And that's a brilliant way to start the podcast. Common Sense Podcast, right?
The Common Sense Podcast. That's
yeah, Sweeblad came up with that name. I had some good names, though.
What were the names?
The Benchords.
I think, bro, when we were brainstorming ideas,
Yeah.
you had the worst ideas of all time. Can we just put that out there?
No, I think Benchords is good.
How is Benchords good? A, it's an insult. B, neither of us are Asian. Like, in what world does that refer to any of us?
Well, A, it's about bench, which is in football. And B, it's a very catchy name. And, bro, you have to appeal to the Asian market. There's not much, like, Asian influencers out there.
You know what? I hear it. But I was coming up with some pretty good ones. Jumpers for goalposts.
Yeah, that one's good.
What was the other one? I can't remember the other one. I had a really good one.
You had Ballsack Boys, right?
No.
Nah, I'm pretty sure Ballsack Boys was yours.
Listen, bro. None of this matters to me anyway. You know why?
Yeah.
I'm just here temporary.
Yeah.
Until my contract in Saudi Arabia gets sorted out.
Which division?
Division 3. Division 3.
Yeah.
A couple Division 2 clubs interested. I had a
Yeah.
phone call from Ronaldo. He said, "Come join me at Al Nassr." What can I say, bro?
Damn, man.
Yeah. I'm going global.
Bro, it's kind of crazy that there's only two of us here, because there's really like a third person who's meant to be here, but he's on a mission in Cambodia.
A
wink.
Yeah, mission in Cambodia.
We can't say the details, but it's part of the CIA
It's
operation.
part of the CIA. I'm never talking to that guy again, bro. I'm cutting him off as soon as I get home. Couldn't get out of bed at 11 o'clock in the morning. Andrew Tate would be livid. 11 o'clock in the morning. Sunday's supposed to be the most productive day. Get up, go to the gym, eat meat. Look at me. It's not even midday yet. 2 Red Bulls. Oh, by the way, let me just address that real quick. Red Bull, if you're watching, while my price is low, I'm here for the sponsorships.
Listen, honestly, Red Bull, this guy is a walking advertisement. I've never seen him without a Red Bull.
While my price is cheap, make sure I'll promote it all day.
Bro, just get lifetime supply of Red Bull. Surely they do that.
I
To
don't
sponsor the podcast.
I don't even need lifetime. Just give me 5 a day. 5 a day. I'll cover the rest that I drink. Just give me 5 a day.
Just to get to 12 o'clock.
I mean, listen. All I'm saying is my diet consists of meat,
Mm.
caffeine, and nicotine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top G, bro.
Yeah,
Top G.
what can I say?
Damn.
Can you not tell by these guns I've been going?
I can. Bro, do you mind my sunglasses, though? Because
Oh, yeah. Whoops. Here you go.
thank you, bro. 'Cause they're not going to know me. No one's going to know who I am. Watch this, though. Yeah, it's me.
Hey, guys, it's
It's
Fayan Al-Garbagio, the world famous YouTuber.
Fourth YouTube channel.
Nah. But anyways, listen, let's talk about the football,
Let's
man.
talk about
Listen, we're both coming off pretty decent victories for our teams in pre-season, I think. What do you think of like Man United so far in the pre-season?
Yeah, I think like yesterday's game against Arsenal.
Yeah.
We peppered them. It was actually we missed one of the goals, but it was like ticka taka.
Yeah. Nah, I hear what you're saying. I think what impressed me the most is how fit the players looked.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Because, you know, Ten Hag's been putting in the work in pre-season. And also, the new signings didn't really look out of place. I know it was Mount was playing, but Mount this pre-season's looked pretty good. And yeah, like you guys just look quite cohesive as a team. The press was really good as well.
Yeah.
I think the press surprised Arsenal a bit. And it's good that even though Ten Hag's known for playing his tiki-taka football, you guys caught out Arsenal with a long ball twice.
Yeah,
It shows that
yeah.
like at least you guys can adapt as well. Like I'm very concerned as a Chelsea fan that Man United
It's
might be
good.
right up there this
It's
season.
good, right? And also this with Tom Heaton. So like when we actually get Onana.
Whoa. What's the disrespect on Tom Heaton?
No,
for?
as in like he's a good keeper, but like I think Onana's gonna make a massive difference, though.
No, it is. And like as a Chelsea fan, I wish we signed someone like Onana because we've got
Keparizabalaga.
Keparizabalaga and well, Edward Mendy's gone now, but for as good as they
Get
are,
Benjamin Mendy instead.
you know what? I think he just signed for a French team, so
Shit.
we'll see how he performs, and then we'll see. He's still young; he's only 29. Nah, but yeah, I think as a Chelsea fan with Kepa, I think that, like, although he might be good sometimes with his distribution, he's not consistent.
Yeah.
And his shot stopping ability is very average, so it doesn't fill you with much confidence. Whereas now that you guys have Onana, and this guy's a freak, like he's a goalkeeper, but you'll see him playing like two touch with the boys
He's even
in
worse
training.
than Edison, bro.
Exactly. You see them clips of him playing in the halfway line, like for Ajax and Inter Milan, and like even before pre-season, there was a video of him playing 11 aside.
Yeah,
he was playing up front for his team. He was playing up front and he scored. He scored. He chopped someone and finished. bro.
Hey, we need a number 9. Let's play him on top.
Listen, Tom Heaton made some decent saves yesterday. Just keep Tom Heaton in goal and stick Onana up front. Target man, hold up the ball. Play it off, guys. Why not? You got 2 signings in one there.
Bro, it's actually such a quality signing. It's
a
game changer. It's like when Liverpool signed Alisson, and I was like, it's not a big deal, just a keeper, but it changes so much.
Yeah, no. I think the keeper's probably it's the hardest position to get right.
Yeah.
But for your style of play, I think De Gea was an amazing shot stopper. Don't get me wrong.
He's the best. He's one of the best.
He was world class at shot stopping. I could never, disagree with anyone that says that. But I think when you're a goalkeeper in this era, I don't think your ability is necessarily judged based on your shot stopping. I think you can be an average shot stopper and get away with it, so long as if your team plays with the ball, you're competent and your distribution is good, and you know, because I don't think Edison's an amazing shot stopper. Like, he's definitely not on the level of De Gea, but everyone in this day and age will have him way higher than De Gea because of his distribution ability. So I do think that's the shift we're going through in football. But in saying that, I think Mason Mount was an even better signing than
you think. You're a Chelsea fan. What's Mason Mount's ideal position though? He's one of those players that's so diverse. It kind of, I don't know if it's a bad thing, because he just can play anywhere. So he'd never is elite in one position.
I think, to be fair, I think that's quite an unfair judgment of him, because while he was playing at Chelsea, he never really had the consistency of, okay, I'm playing under this manager, so I'm gonna settle down in this position, or I'm gonna be playing in this system, so I'm gonna settle down in this position. I think Mount as a player has got a really good skill set. I think he's got a good passing range. He'll get you goals if you play him in the right position. He works very hard for the team as well, which under Ten Hag,
it's necessary.
I think it's massive, especially with the way United want to press him and Bruno in the midfield. God, if I was playing against Man United and I had Casemiro, Mount, and Fernandes playing against me,
that's a beautiful midfield.
I wouldn't know what to do. They probably won't give you a second of time. But I think Mount can play in anywhere across the middle. I think if you play him in a more advanced midfield role where you can get on the half turn and set attacks going forward, I think you've got a real player. And I watched the first preseason game you guys had. I can't remember who it was against.
Against Millwall, I think.
It definitely.
The first one.
Yeah, it definitely was not. You guys haven't even played Millwall.
I think we played the Miami Heat. I'm pretty sure I saw Jimmy
Bro,
Butler.
are you sure?
Bro, Bam Adebayo, he was in goal.
No, come on, man. Bro, I don't think you. I really don't think you've been watching, man. Anyways, yeah, I was watching you guys play the first game.
Where was he playing there?
He was playing at centre mid, but he was everywhere. So sometimes he'd come deep, collect the ball off the defenders.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'd find him on the last line, making a run. And even though there were a few fail comps on Twitter, which didn't do him any justice, I think if you watched the game, you would have seen the impact he had on United in that game. And it really does look positive going forward.
Well, it's that combo is so beautiful though, because Mount can do anything.
Yeah.
I think Bruno can do anything as well, to be fair. But Mount might be a little better defensively in like work rate wise, actually going back. And then you got Casemiro, bro. He's one man army in CDM.
Yeah,
That's a perfect. That's actually an amazing mix.
Yeah, I think because you've got Casemiro, I think it gives them the license to be a bit more creative with their passing. Because
like my license to kill, bro. It's the same
hey,
thing.
bro, we don't speak about that. We don't speak about that in public, all right?
Shit.
But yeah, no, you guys are looking good. To be fair, I think we're looking good as well. I think Chelsea are looking quite good. Look, I was very unhappy under Tuchel, as you know. I was very
Tommy T, bro. Tommy T.
I was so unhappy with the way we were playing, with the system, with the lack of creativity, and Kai Havertz.
Thank God, huh? That's a load off your shoulders.
Honestly, if you was to ask me the best signing we've made this summer, it would be getting rid of Kai Havertz. It's not even I mean, realistically, we haven't signed anybody. Nkunku, I'm telling you now, I think Nkunku's going to be a great signing.
Yeah.
But
how much was Nkunku?
55 million.
Bro, so basically you got Nkunku for free.
Yeah.
By selling Havertz. You swapped out Nkunku for Havertz. That is deal of the century.
No, exactly, yeah. And the best thing is we gave him to Arsenal. Arsenal were looking so strong last season. And now they've got Kai Havertz.
I told Ali Felipe, I actually told him, and I believe this, I think Havertz is going to get Arteta fired.
I genuinely wouldn't put... Look, I think Havertz got Lampard fired the first time around. Him and Werner. And before anyone even says anything, Werner even came out and said, look, the amount of chances I missed got Lampard fired. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then under Tuchel, even though we weren't creating much, it's just the sheer amount of good chances that this guy misses. And like, you know, sometimes he does things that make me think, wow, like, you're amazing. And then sometimes he does things that make me think, how the fuck are you a professional footballer? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like in that MLS challenge video, bro, I promise you, if you put me there, I would have gotten at least 2-3 goals.
Bro, I would have, and I'm shit.
But that's my point.
There's no one marking you, just chest it and volley it in. Bro, I'll do that.
Exactly. Worst case scenario, just bounce it up on your foot and hit it. Like, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Even if you're not trying as a pro footballer, it shouldn't be that hard to put it into a corner. This guy...
Bro, if they wake you up from your sleep and whip in a ball and you're not marked and you've got all the time in the world, as a pro footballer, how are you not scoring that?
Yeah, exactly.
Or get on target. How are you not getting on target?
But that's the thing about Havertz. I just think he lacks a lot of conviction in everything that he does.
He's a punk. Fuck Kai Havertz.
Hey, no, he's a nice guy, man. He's a nice guy. I've got
He's
nothing.
a bitch. Fucking Kai Havertz shit.
No, man. He's what's he done to United for you to hate him this much?
Oh yeah, true. To be fair, he's doing us a favour. He did us a favour yesterday.
He's done you guys a favour for the past 3 years.
I love Kai Havertz.
No, but yeah, he just lacks a lot of conviction in what he does. So when he was through one-on-one, like playing for Chelsea, like you never really had any faith that he was gonna finish. And like, even though, don't get me wrong, we were trash last season. We were trash under Tuchel, under Potter, under Lampard. As much as it hurts me to say, we were just trash. But I don't think we were any worse than Tottenham, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we were any worse than Tottenham. And Tottenham finished what? Where did they finish? 7th, 8th?
I think one above you, or a lot above you.
It was like 7th or 8th, right?
Below Aston Villa by 1, I think, maybe.
Did they? Yeah, but my point is they had a striker that actually scored goals.
True.
Do you know what I mean? I think if you put Kane in that Chelsea team last season, for as bad as we were, I think we would have gotten top 6 for sure. I think even if you put a striker like Ivan Toney, Mitrovic, just someone.
Yeah, true. To be fair, 100%.
Yeah, just someone who could finish those chances, we would have been so much higher up in the league, especially the latter stages under Potter. But yeah, we signed Nicholas Jackson, aka Michael Jackson. But I don't know where these guys found him. Apparently, he done really well in La Liga last season. Towards the
clearly not that well. I didn't hear about it.
Nah. Towards the latter stages, he came out of his shell
last week.
Not quite. Not quite.
What team did he play for?
Sorry about
COVID-19.
that. Social distancing. He played for Villarreal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weren't they bottom of the barrel?
No. They weren't
Oh,
bottom of the barrel.
when they were in a relegation battle.
No, you're thinking of Sevilla.
Oh, that's Sevilla. Oh yeah, the guys that kicked us
yeah.
out of the Europa, right?
Yeah. You guys suck.
Fuck Sevilla. Bro, they're on our case. Every Europa League, I see Sevilla, I'm like, we're out. Something's happening.
I don't understand why you guys care about the Europa League anyway. It's such a tin pot trophy. Like when Chelsea won it, I couldn't give a fuck.
No, that was a good one because you beat Arsenal.
It's like winning the FA Cup or Carabao Cup. Does anyone actually
FA Cup, yeah. Carabao Cup, no.
Why do you care about the FA Cup?
Because it's the most prestigious cup in English
that's what
football.
they want you to believe.
But it is. It's the oldest cup.
If I brought out the Donkey Cup and said it's the most prestigious cup.
No, but the Donkey Cup won't have history. The FA Cup's like over 100 years old.
Okay, let me put it to you like this. If the Super League went ahead and happened, the Champions League lost its format, just disbanded, wouldn't the Super League then become the most prestigious trophy
in 100 years? Yeah.
No, because of how much money you'd earn from winning it and the teams you play against. I think there's no trophies that you could care about right now as a top 6 club supporter other than the Premier League and the Champions League, unless you're like Tottenham, for example, where you haven't.
Bro, I disagree because the FA Cup is actually, it's the best cup competition in England. It's like obviously the Premier League's better, but the FA Cup, everyone in the country plays in it.
I think it's good for clubs that are like maybe non-league or in the lower leagues. Not even Championship, like League 1, League 2. You know, it's the giant killer narrative, David versus Goliath, like that sort of stuff. Like, I get it. Yeah, like that. You know, fairy tales, whatever. But like realistically, every season you're gonna have Man City winning it. Realistically, let's be honest. Realistically, every season, because they've always got the strongest squad. Although, I'll be honest. I think
it's shocking, right?
I think they might be in a bit of trouble.
They are.
Well, you know what? I don't think they're in trouble per se, because I think they've got a very strong team and they've got Pep Guardiola.
Who?
Pep Guardiola, the greatest manager.
Josep Guardiola.
The greatest manager of all time.
Second.
No. We had this discussion before. You said if he wins the treble, then he's the greatest.
It's an argument.
It's not an argument. He's achieved more.
I'll tell you
he's
this.
achieved more in 10 years.
Pound for pound, like game for game, he is. Yeah, I can't lie.
He's won the league title. What is it? 11 out of the 13 seasons he's been in management. He's won 2 Champions Leagues. Yeah, he's done it in Spain, done it in Germany.
Has he done it in Aberdeen though?
No,
he hasn't done it, bro. I don't know the details, so I'm definitely winging this. But Sir Alex Ferguson did it in Aberdeen.
What exactly did he do in Aberdeen?
Everything. What's there to win in Aberdeen? Champions League final, European Cup. He won the European Cup of Aberdeen, didn't he?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Come on, that alone, Aberdeen. That's next to Salahuddin. Yeah. No, I think as a legacy, Sir Alex is still the best, but
no.
Pound for pound, like you can't argue against Guardiola. Like game for game, so it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, but I think if you look back at it when Guardiola's 70, don't forget Guardiola's still young.
He's really young.
That's
really
the crazy
young.
thing. And that wraps it up. No, but he's a young manager, and he could still achieve so much more. And bear in mind, I think Ferguson was managing in an era where you didn't have as much competition and the craziest thing is, in the Premier League, as competitive as it is and as much money as every club has, like, he makes it look like a walk in the park every season. The fact that Liverpool got 90 plus points twice, that's 95 points.
The point tally is insane as well. The amount of points they consistently get is crazy.
Exactly, and you know what the hardest thing to do in football is? You see, after you've got a bit of success, it's going again. Yeah. And what this guy does to players, I wish I could be in that dressing room just one day just to see.
Whoa, bro. We're talking about football. I don't know what fantasies you have about the Man City dressing room.
Oh, bro. I just really want Jack Grealish. Yeah, nah, but I just want to be there and just see like what he tells the players, how how he gets them like motivated, how he gets them going, how even though you see them, they might be knackered, they might be. It's just honestly, it's genius. Like playing John Stones in midfield.
Ronaldo Silva.
And consistently adapting. He's not got one set system. Even the fullback system that you see every team playing now, between him and De Zerbi at Brighton, I feel like they both sort of innovated it in their own ways. And especially because he had Cancelo at one point, and that's sort of where it came from. I thought you were going to
say he had cancer.
Oh, no. I was not going to say
I thought you were going to say that, and then you changed your mind. That's a very good point, 100%, bro. It's not fair though. I can't wait for him to leave the Premier League. It's actually not fair. Like the best manager and the best team, like what's anyone else gonna do? Everyone just playing catch up.
No. You know what? I hear that, but look, Liverpool won the league once.
Yeah.
And with the transfer window that City have had.
Yeah, it's shocking, bro.
This summer,
Gundogan left. Kyle Walker looks like he's gonna leave.
Yeah.
It's Laporte's leaving apparently.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily the outgoings that concern me. It's the lack of
replacements.
Yeah, and incomers, because Mahrez is leaving as well. So you've got Mahrez, Gundogan,
Mahrez is leaving as well.
Walker. And look, I think Pep's a genius. I think his strongest thing, or one of his strongest talents, is knowing when to let a player go.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell me you've ever watched a Pep Guardiola team and looked at a player and thought he's finished.
Yeah, true. They're always like improving season on
season. They're always at their peak, and as soon as there's even a bit of a drop off, they're out the door and they get replaced by somebody else. And I think that is such a unique aspect, because like
it's pretty unique.
It is pretty unique. That's one of my favorite sayings. Like, but yeah, like for example, you see Liverpool last season. Like, I think if Pep was manager of Liverpool, Van Dijk and Henderson would be out the door. Like I think Mane stayed a season too long at Liverpool as well.
Yeah, it's proven like that. Like, look, he went to Bayern, didn't do much there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I think that's the difference between a top manager and an iconic manager that achieves what Guardiola achieves. But I've seen.
Yeah, you're right, because Sir Alex was the exact same. Like, he was ruthless with. Like, if the player had been there for years, he didn't care. Once they're done, they're done.
Exactly. Rio Ferdinand won a league. He said, "See you later." That wasn't, to be fair, that wasn't even Sir Alex, but
Keane, like even with Roy Keane, bro, like club captain.
Yeah, David Beckham.
But David Beckham went to Real Madrid pretty good though.
It's not, but the thing with Ferguson was you don't disrespect him. Nobody's bigger than the club. So with Keane and Beckham, it was more of a disrespect thing.
Attitude thing,
rather than their playing ability.
I mean, that Scottish mentality as like a Scotsman yourself.
Listen, I knew you were gonna do this, Harry. I was there and I was listening to what you were saying yesterday.
I did it too late. I should have started with the Scottish things. Damn it, I forgot.
You get it all out of your system, bro. God,
bro, it's you know what it is. It's just when you're like a Rangers fan, growing up until the age of 15. And then now you're a Chelsea fan all of a sudden. It's just weird to me.
Do you want to know the craziest thing? Yeah. And I don't even know if I should say this on camera, because...
Yeah, say it on mic.
You know what? Let me withhold this information for now, and maybe one day you'll get it out of me, but...
What is it about? What is it about?
It's about who my first ever team that I used to support was.
Oh, is it? I've got a similar piece of information.
Okay, go on. You say it first and I'll say mine.
All right, I'll say mine. I don't know if this is... If we make it big, this is gonna fight us in the back. All right. Basically, when I was a kid, I did like when I first got into football.
Yeah.
I went to like our friend's house.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'd never watched football, so he's like, yeah, Arsenal are sick. Like, Arsenal's my favorite team. And then I was like,
Ali can never.
And I was like, me and Arsenal like this. Bro, the next week I go, and he's like, Man United is my new team. They're the best team. And I was like, thank God he said that. Me and Man United like this. And then I went back the week afterwards. He's like, "No, I was joking. I'm an Arsenal fan." I was like, "Bro, I've had enough. I'm staying with Man United."
Is that actually how you became a Man United fan? Was this at like 15 when you started watching? You didn't even watch football at 15. Was this 3 years ago when you started watching football?
I was probably like 7, 8.
Oh yeah, 17, 18 more like when you watched your first ever football match.
You know who I used to like as well?
Who?
Basically, because we were broke, so we didn't get the Premier League much. So we'd get the Championship a lot, and I used to watch Wolves, and I was like, I love this team. So Wolves was like my second favorite team.
I'm sorry, where were you watching the Championship?
On free TV, I don't know.
Have you never heard of Match of the Day?
No, not when I was a kid.
Even when I was broke, like, you know, before I quit my job and I before I quit my job and you know, I escaped the Matrix. I just used to watch Match of the Day when I got home. But then I was like, Mum, you're a brokey. You're a brokey. Seriously, Mom. You're a brokey.
Bro.
You got a job. Hey, boss. Quit your job.
But bro, why do you have an American accent, bro? You're half Scottish, half English.
I was raised in Luton. Luton.
Oh God.
Oh God. Yeah, man. What can I say, man?
I told you my secret. What's yours?
My secret is I'm escaping the Matrix.
It's not a secret. You've screamed it. Everyone in the 17 other podcast studios knows.
Listen, while you're here falling for the propaganda, I'm escaping. Nah, but my secret was that my first ever team that I supported was Arsenal as well.
Same. So
Ali really can't see this.
How comes it was Arsenal?
Ali really can't. So you know what? Funny story, right? While my mum was a brokey, we used to go to the Sunday market all the time.
Oh, okay,
in Scotland.
Yeah.
And she bought me an Arsenal kit. It was a yellow one. This was in like, I was a kid, bro.
Was it 02?
It was the one with the 02 on it. It was like yellow, like bright yellow, and it had 02 in I think it was like blue writing. Yeah. And then she bought me metal studs as well. I was set up to go pro, mate. Like, honestly, the only problem was, so we lived on the 18th floor. Yeah, and I'd go like to use these metal studs.
Yeah.
And it was on like, what's it called, like tiling. So I was using metal studs.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Just messing up the floor.
Messing up myself. I nearly got a concussion every time I dropped from the metal studs.
Was there no lift as well?
Of course there was a lift. Do you think I was walking up and down 18 flights?
I've never been in Scotland. I don't know.
Yeah. It was a pretty interesting place. But yeah, so she bought me that kit.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I really like this team. I knew nothing about them.
Yeah.
And then I remember how I started supporting Chelsea. We used to have one of those, those IPTV Arrow boxes.
Yeah. No, the IPTV boxes that we don't have.
That we've never used.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah. We used to have one of those, and I flicked onto the French channels because I used to watch.
Sorry, so the camera cut out, but this is how you became a Chelsea fan.
Oh yeah. This is how I became a Chelsea fan. So we used to have like just Arab channels, French channels, and I used to watch like the French football channels and Spanish ones, and I was obsessed with like this Real Madrid TV channel as well. It had the same clips of Sergio Ramos circulating all day. I was so confused. And then one day I flicked over to a channel and it showed us beating Man United 3-0.
Oh, okay,
I think this was 2004 or 2005. But obviously I watched it a bit later than that. Yeah. It was just a repeat. And I was like, wow, this team's amazing. I think William Gallas scored. Okay. Joe Cole. I saw my idol Frank Lampard, the greatest Premier League midfielder of all time on there.
Damn, not even top 3, yeah.
Bro, look, listen, we'll save that topic for another day. And just from there, like that's how I became a Chelsea fan, and ever since, I've been loyal. Unlike some people, I've gone to games. Unlike some people, it's my local club. Unlike some people, so
actually, it's also my local club.
How many times have you been to Old Trafford?
This week,
Why have you gone this week? They're not playing.
I like to go. There's like a nice fish and chip shop there that I like to go to. It's pretty nice.
Where in Manchester?
Specifically in Old Trafford. It's got like
Listen.
no, bro. You have to build the way in. So like that's my guy. I go to him. I speak.
Oh,
to
you
him.
networking? Just go on the website and buy the tickets.
No, bro. To the back room. So like basically, I was speaking to Boss Man Chocolata one time. He's an Indian guy. I think his name is Rakesh. I think his name's Rakesh.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to him, and then he was like, "Yeah, like Marcus Rashford comes here sometimes." I was like, "Oh yeah, like I'd love to meet him." Just throwaway comment, right? And this after maybe 50 fish and chips I've bought, so I think it's a good investment. And I haven't met Marcus Rashford yet, but I'm confident about it. Once a week I go there, and I buy a fish and chip, and fingers crossed, Marcus Rashford wasn't there yesterday for some reason.
I think it might be because he was in Miami.
I don't think he wanted to see me, bro.
Or
He didn't
Atlanta,
want to see
or
me.
wherever they are, missing open goals. I beg you, tell me you saw the chance he missed yesterday.
Oh yeah, but he slipped though. He
It
slipped.
doesn't matter. You shouldn't be. I mean, listen, like, the pitch looked a bit shit anyway.
Yeah, it's an NFL pitch.
It looked like it was Astro. The ball moves really slow on it. Like, it moved really slow. I don't think it helped Arsenal yesterday as well.
Bro, but you see that Sancho, I've never seen him run that quick in my life.
The
goal.
He used to run that quick
In Dortmund. No, for United, I've never seen that in my
yeah.
life, bro. Maybe he had an injury this whole time.
Yeah, you know what? For Sancho's sake, like, I've always been a fan of Sancho, and I really do hope that he does well.
Yeah.
Because there is talent in there. It's just I don't know. Maybe there's like mental barriers. I think maybe sometimes when you give a player that young so much money, they might lose a bit of motivation for a bit, and they got to find like that inherent sense of like what.
Also, think about it like this as well, though, because he had a year with Oli, and then with Ralph Hassan Hotel Ragnick.
Yeah.
So like that year's a write-off. So he's had one good year with Ten Hag, and that's Ten Hag's first year. So like they're getting to know each other, figuring out how to play.
Yeah, but Man United's an unforgiving place. Like if
in the past, not anymore, bro.
No,
people get a leeway for years, bro.
No,
Fred,
hold on.
McTominay.
Not under Ten Hag. He's been pretty ruthless. He took Maguire off captaincy.
To be fair, he's changed that.
He's been very ruthless. I think you can see that if you're not good enough to play for the club, in his opinion,
as it should be.
Absolutely. Football's just a ruthless sport. But if you could have a front three right now for Man United, who would it be?
One guy I want to say, but
Go on.
I'm not going to say it.
No, go on.
Because I was all right. Right now, okay, this gonna a front three that actually gives me confidence.
Yeah,
would be Anthony. I know people don't like him, and Ali Khalifa doesn't like him, but I think you know how you usually describe Neymar, like you like Neymar because. I'm not saying he's anywhere near Neymar, but Neymar's a guy that makes.
Sorry,
he's a guy that makes something out of nothing. Like he's entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
that's what I think of Anthony. His end product isn't great, but he's getting there. So I think Anthony, Rashford, and Garnacho.
Yeah, no. So after hyping up Sancho for the past 45 minutes, you wouldn't include him.
Not yet. Like
you wouldn't include him.
I think hopefully he comes good this year. But from the little I've seen, Garnacho play, the little opportunity, bro, he's so good.
Yeah,
he's
good. Garnacho's a quality player. I think he's got that element of being a star about him. I think.
No, it is. He's got that element of being a star about him.
Do you know what it is sometimes, bro? I don't know if I'm hearing voices in my head or if I've got an echo.
It's the headphones.
You know what? It might be, but me personally, I'd go for Garnacho, Rashford, and Sancho on the right. That's who I would go for United. And I think when Sancho builds a good connection with whoever's going to be playing at right back, and gives him license to go inside, the right back overlaps. I think he'll be he'll be a pretty good player for United. Yeah.
What about for Chelsea? give like your, because I know you guys have made a lot of signings, right?
We have not made a lot of signings,
But
but
like who have you lot signed? Nicholas Jackson,
Nkunku and Nicholas Jackson. That's it.
Nkunku. Oh, is that it?
We've signed a few youngsters as well. There's a guy called Morera.
Oh, but I mean not just this season, but last season as well.
Yeah, but
In combination.
but the way
those
you have to
signings.
look at it is, you know what? In terms of ranking the best transfer windows,
Yeah.
out of any club so far, and bear in mind, what is it today? Like the 23rd of July. So
Yeah.
there's still like another month left of the window.
Yeah, say yours. I know mine. It's easy, but say yours.
I think Chelsea are very much up there for the best window. And it's not necessarily based on the signings we've made, but it's more so for the outgoings.
Yeah,
Because
true,
I think
that's true.
I think it was really important to, you know, like small down the squad a little bit, and because there was just an unhealthier environment. But now, thankfully, we've let go of Havertz, Aubameyang. Bro, I honestly, the only problem is I think our team is just really average right now. But
yeah,
I mean, we beat Brighton 4-1 yesterday, so I'm
that's a
hoping.
good sign. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're definitely up there. But I think the team so far that's had the best window of anyone in the Premier League, and I know you're going to look at me funny.
Yeah.
I think it's Aston Villa.
Who have they signed? I know they've signed Diaby.
So they've signed Diaby, who should not be at Aston Villa. He should. I can't believe a club like, for example, Mahrez is leaving Man City.
Yeah.
Why have they not gone
he's
in
not. I haven't seen him play much, but I don't. It doesn't seem like.
He's a quality player. He's a quality player. And under Pep, any player, like if they've got the right tools under Pep, they get coached correctly, mate. They could go to a different level.
Yeah, don't call me mate again. Yeah.
Sorry. I feel threatened now. But they've signed him. They got Tielemans on a free.
Really? Tielemans went to Aston Villa?
Tielemans went to Aston
No
Villa.
way.
Yeah. And they got Pau Torres from Villarreal.
Oh my, bro.
For 30 million. So for 80 million, they've signed three, I wouldn't call them world class players, but I'd say they're like the level below.
Tielemans and Diaby.
Yeah, and that's they've addressed three separate
They'd
positions.
get into so many teams. Like other than City, like I think Diaby might get into Liverpool.
No, not over Salah.
Not over Salah, over like Diaz.
I don't know. Liverpool fans are quite
And that guy, that Instagram guy who sings about Darwin Núñez, the most annoying guy I've ever seen.
Darwin. It's TikTok, bro. It's TikTok. You're showing your age. It's TikTok.
On Facebook Marketplace.
On YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, bro, that's actually a bang. And I actually rate Emery so much, bro. He's such a good manager. He's so good.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Like the job he done last season was incredible.
Bro, unreal.
It was unbelievable, and the fact he's got the pool to bring these three players to the club. Look, Diaby,
Swimming pool.
The pool, like push pool, you moron.
Yeah.
But the fact that like he's got the ability to bring these players, and bear in mind, Diaby rejected a deal from Saudi Arabia, which was like going to give him like double the wages that Villa were offering.
He's quite young, isn't it?
Yeah, he's only 24, and like it's not even like Villa are playing the Champions League or anything. So like, you know, I respect Emery for having the ability.
That's true. That's a very, very good point. Like he's a top prospect, and he managed to bring him into a like not mid-table, but like a Europa League, Premier League team.
Mid-table to Europa League team that were battling relegation last season. So
he must believe in the project then.
That's my point. Yeah, and Villa looked really good last season. So I'm quite happy with how the league's opening up a bit. Look, as a Chelsea fan last season, because we weren't performing great, I sort of fell out. No, I just sort of fell out of love with Chelsea last season because I didn't enjoy the toxic environment, everything that was going around. So I tried to watch football from a more neutral perspective, and I enjoyed watching Brighton a lot.
Yeah, Brighton was very good last season.
Yeah, Brighton, the way they play is very interesting. I think Brighton have found like a cheat code to play against teams like Man City and Arsenal, even though got smoked by Man City.
Yeah.
But the fact they beat Arsenal 3-0 with that, the putting the foot on the ball thing,
Yeah.
holding onto it, letting them press you, then playing through them. I think they were really good. I think Fulham before Mitrovic.
Yeah, they were a good team.
Yeah. So and Newcastle, look, we can't go ahead without.
Have they signed anyone this season?
They have, yeah. They signed Tonali.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a game changer. Fucking Newcastle bringing in Tonali.
Oh, come on, bro. They've got
No,
the
but
richest club in the world.
No. But as in like the same thing with Diaby going to Aston Villa, right? Like he could go to so many clubs. He could go to so many different teams, and he chose Aston Villa. That shows you how much faith he's got in Aston Villa. And Tonali, bro, he's like...
I'm sorry, have you not seen the videos of Tonali walking around Newcastle? That guy looks like somebody put a gun to his... So that guy looks like somebody put a gun to his head and told him to be there, bro. He had zero interest.
He went from Milan, now he lives in
He
Newcastle.
lives in fucking Newcastle, bro. Bro, I don't think I've seen him smile once. Not once.
Yeah.
Since he joined the club.
They got him there, though.
Yeah, no, for real, they got him there. I mean, they were linked with Barella as well, which would have been a huge signing. Yeah. And they've signed Harvey Barnes as well, who I think is...
Harvey Barnes is a solid player.
No, he's a very good player.
Is San Maximiliano leaving, though?
Yeah, he is, yeah. He's
to
going
Saudi?
to Saudi, yeah.
Damn, I like San Maximiliano.
Dodgy dealings going on there, bro.
Yeah.
They're definitely...
They're like, San Maximin, he's worth £300 million?
No, bro, I'm telling you, they're definitely going to do something like that. But listen, the game's the game. Hate the player, not the game. We shipped off like 5 players to
Saudi.
to Saudi, so I'm not complaining.
Bro, Koulibaly's on like, I can't remember the exact number, but something like 60 million a year.
No, okay, look. Do you want to know my opinion on this, right? If you're a footballer...
I'm not.
But if you're a footballer...
I'm not, bro.
Bro, I'm speaking in general terms.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. If you're a footballer, right? Look, a footballer's career, if you make it at the top level, lasts you maybe 15 years, 20 years.
Yeah.
And
if
I
you're
get...
lucky, yeah.
If you're lucky, yeah. No injuries.
Yeah.
You have a bit of success. And, even though the money's good as a professional footballer in the top flight, look, when you have that sort of money, the expenses come with it. The lifestyle's a bit different. So, I'm sure they save money, but I don't think it's enough money to maintain that lifestyle beyond once they've retired, right?
Yeah.
So, unless you're like really in like the upper like earners, like the Rashfords, the Sanchos, the De Bruynes, where you're on like 350.
And also those guys get like insane sponsorships by themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but look, I think regardless of who you are as a footballer, right, your career's short. And you can, if you disagree with me on this, you can say it.
Yeah.
I think you'd be an idiot to turn down a contract deal from Saudi.
What age though?
Any age.
I don't think so.
At any age. I respect Ruben Neves. Yeah, I respect Ruben Neves.
Yeah.
He's only 25. He could have gotten a move to a bigger club. But look, let me put it to you like this.
Yeah.
You're Ruben Neves.
I'm not.
I'm just pretend. Pretend you're fucking Ruben Neves.
I'm all over the place. First I'm a footballer, now I'm Ruben Neves.
There we go. But just pretend you're Ruben Neves, right? You're on like, let's say 3 million a year.
Yeah.
If you were to get a move to, like, for example, he was linked with Barcelona, 5 million a year.
Yeah.
You'll be taxed on that like a bitch as well. Don't forget that. You'll be taxed on that heavy. Especially in Spain, they don't play with their taxes.
True, true.
The amount of people that have been done for tax evasion. Imagine that's on the table, right? But Saudi's coming to you and offering you 20 million a year, untaxed.
Yeah.
Untaxed. So in that 1 year in Saudi, he's making more than what he would have made in 6 years if he'd stayed at Wolves.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And there's no tax in Saudi.
Yeah.
And at Wolverhampton, he's not really playing for anything. Even if he went to Barcelona, like, he might have been playing for something, but it's like it would have taken him maybe 5 years to earn that amount of money. I get, like, it's already a decent amount of money.
All right. Do you think someone, for example, Ruben Diaz, let's say he went to Barca.
Yeah.
He played there for 4 years, right?
Ruben Neves.
Oh shit. Let's say Ruben Fernando goes to he goes to Barca, right?
Yeah.
He plays there for 4 years,
Okay.
4 or 5 years. Do you think that that contract in Saudi will still be available in 4 or 5 years, or do you
No.
think it will be less?
I don't think it will be less. I think what's going to happen...
Because it might be more. It could be more. Because look at someone like Benzema. Oh, he might not reach Benzema's status. But, bro, look at Koulibaly. Koulibaly's in his 30s, right?
Yeah.
And he's on 60 million a year. If he goes to Barca, plays out his career there, improves his status even more, wins a La Liga, maybe wins a Champions League, he would have got something out of his career that's meaningful, right?
Yeah.
But also he would have elevated his position to a place where it works both ways. Legacy wise, he's got stuff in the bank, and then financially his name will be so much more, because now he's Ruben Neves going from Wolves to Saudi, right? But it could be Ruben Neves, the guy who just won La Liga, this, that, going from Barcelona to Saudi.
Yeah.
So I think, fair enough, it's still a risk. You could get injured, something could happen. But if you're 25, give it 4 more years as a professional, like a top flight professional footballer, to try and win something. Because money's amazing, innit? But you're only 25 once. He's only gonna have a career or the opportunity to go to Barca once. When he's 60, he's not going to be like, I wish I took that contract. He'll probably be like, I wish I went to the new camp, played with Ronaldinho,
Who could he have possibly wished to have played with at Barcelona right now?
No, but when Barcelona comes
Barcelona,
yeah, but that's my perspective on it. When Barcelona comes knocking and you're 25, you're on your peak, you're going to get better. Saudi's always going to be there, bro. They're always going to be looking for players.
Look, I get what you're saying. Saying. My thing is, though, it's definitely going to get regulated at one point or another.
Okay, yeah.
That's the problem. The same way China were going crazy with their spending.
Yeah.
At one point, they gave Oscar 500 grand a week.
Yeah.
Graziano Bella was on 500 grand a week. It was.
Who the fuck's that?
I told you, he started watching football in 2022. He used to play for Southampton 10 years ago. But yeah, I think there will be a time when FIFA will have to step in.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't kill myself, but but yeah,
I don't think that happens with the Saudis, bro. They got too much money. No one gives a shit.
But bro,
Qatar bought the fucking World Cup, bro. You think FIFA cares?
Look. But the thing is, the West don't like what's going on in Saudi, and the biggest irony of it is. The biggest irony of it is for me.
They tried doing it, bro. They're just shit at doing it because they have less money.
They're not shit at doing it though. The Premier League, for the past 20 years, has been what Saudi Arabia is right now.
Exactly.
Bro, let me put it to you like this, right? There are guys, that will leave Moussa Diaby.
Yeah.
Moussa Diaby.
Yeah.
He's leaving a team that competes for the top 4 in the Bundesliga. Year in, year out. To go join Aston Villa. Why do you think that is? That's not just he's not winning the league with Aston Villa. Yeah. It's a financial based decision. It's do you know what I mean?
It's financial, but also it's the same thing I'm saying with Ruben Neves going to Barca. You only get that Premier League offer. You want to play in the best league in the world. If you're a footballer growing up.
But what makes the Premier League the best league in the world? I think that's just something we've been conditioned to say. I don't.
It's the most entertaining league in the world. Because basically, even though the past years it's not true, but other leagues are such monopolies. La Liga is Real Madrid, Barca, Atletico all the time. Bundesliga, the last 11 seasons is just Bayern Munich. You thought Dortmund were going to win. Now they didn't win. Premier League, they're most clubs there have so much history.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
In the past 7 years, which teams have won the league?
Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Okay, let me just bring it down a bit. In the past 6 years, who's won the league?
Man City and Liverpool, but still.
So how many titles have Man City won in the past 6 years?
That's what I mean. It's becoming kind of crazy. Like we're turning to the Bundesliga, but still, like the Premier League, like Brighton are banging. Aston Villa now are really good.
Yeah, but do you not think they've got teams like that in? Okay,
no, I don't think so.
Go look at Serie A. What do you mean not in
La
La
Liga?
Liga?
Serie A, bro. Serie A is shit. Serie A is such a shit league, bro.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Bro, rank the leagues. What are your league's rankings?
Hold on just a second. If we were to go off last season,
yeah.
Okay, firstly, as a United fan, how can you say not in La Liga when you guys got your asses whooped by Sevilla, who were in the fucking relegation zone for so long, and you're here saying, "Oh yeah, not La Liga." Look.
It's nice when they put this in.
Yeah, and furthermore, Serie A, right? Serie A was so much like better than it's been better than the Premier League for the past 2 years. And I'm not gonna claim to say
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not gonna sit here and claim to be an expert on the league or whatever. Yeah, but look, you had AC Milan win it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You had Napoli win it last season. The team that won it 2 years ago didn't even compete for it this year. So you've got Napoli, you've got Lazio, you've got Inter Milan, you've got Juventus, you've got Roma, you've got AC Milan, you've got Fiorentina, you've got all of these clubs. And if you see, like, Napoli ran away with it last season, right? They ran away with it. But if you see how close the rest of the top six was, and the games are actually so good. Like the games I think it's a misconception with Serie A games. Like it's actually so good, to watch. I really think you should get into it this season. I know Ali Felife and me we're getting into it, but I think that's a really good league, and players only leave that league because financially they'll do better in the Premier League. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's my point. The Premier League is sort of being hypocritical on Saudi because
they definitely are 100%. 100% they're being hypocritical. Because you're right. I do think there's a big legacy in the Premier League, but also like you just made a good point. Like all those teams you just named off, Milan, Inter Milan, Juventus, those have an insane legacy as well.
Insane legacies. Roma, they have bigger legacies than most Premier League
and
teams.
their fan bases are like.
They've got ultras. They don't have fan bases. They've got ultras.
Yeah.
Juan Cuadrado,
Which one?
He's been released by Juventus, right?
Yeah.
So he was gonna sign for Inter Milan.
Fuck.
Before he signed for Inter Milan, the board had to agree to let the ultras meet him. And teach him about the history of Inter Milan and the morals that they stand on. Before they could agree to sign him. To make sure he's the right guy. Lukaku was linked with Juventus. Their ultras started protesting and saying, "We don't fucking want him." Well, they pulled out.
Yeah, wasn't it AC Milan as well, who lost the game in the Champions League, and then they went to the ultras and started speaking to them in the match.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, bro. Inter Milan.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I was bamboozled by all the like press around how good the Premier League is, but the other leagues are really good. Yeah, like I know Saudi Arabia are spending all this money taking it, but I've got no problem with it. Like
I've got no problem with it as long as somebody gets a fucking deal to show the game somewhere, bro. Like, where am I gonna watch these games? I'm already Sky. If you're watching this, I'd like an endorsement deal. I've been spending my life savings on.
He's been talking shit, absolute shit about Sky for the past 6 months.
It's not my fault. Community fiber's clear, is it?
Absolutely bashing Sky every single game.
It's not my fault, but that's...
check. I think they increased your bill again by £10.
Don't seriously don't. Oh my god, don't even remind. Look, I don't want to talk. I'm here for positive vibes only. I'm not about negativity anymore. But yeah, I just think there's a lot of like propaganda in this country or like press that shows the Premier League in a favourable light. But let me tell you this: before the Premier League was formed, the Prem was like Championship quality. It's essentially the Championship right now is what the Premier League would have been like.
Yeah.
If there wasn't like the
influx of money. The
influx, like the sponsorship, because the Premier League was essentially made to develop.
Develop.
It was like to develop like what word am I looking for? Like corporate deals and
Okay, yeah.
and stuff like that. And that's where they got money from. Like the TV money is ridiculous here. The TV money is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's not compared to other leagues as well.
Exactly.
It's not even close.
Exactly.
Like the worst team in the Premier League is making so much money just off TV deals.
Exactly.
It's nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why they can pay players so much.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So don't come to me and tell me, oh, Saudi are sports washing.
Yeah.
When you guys have been fucking sports washing for the past 25 years,
Premier
30
League's
years.
been doing the exact same, bro. And all these guys in the press, like, they'll chat shit, keep chatting shit, right? And then someone like Steven Gerrard goes to the Saudi League, and I haven't heard a single person talk shit about Steven Gerrard. Just because...
Yeah, but money talks.
Money talks to all these people.
Money talks to all these people. Look, let me put it to you like, yeah, money talks. Let me make a pretty unique point.
Yeah.
Money talks.
Yeah, like, it's like you said, it's so hypocritical because all these people, if they were in people's shoes now, 100% when they're done, they all went to the MLS. They were just, that money wasn't there. That's the only reason they didn't do it.
Yeah. That move makes no sense for Gerrard's career because Al Ittifaq are not even like one of the high spenders.
But bro, he did this. Talk to me, communicate.
Bro,
He's
guy
using massive words. Communicate,
bro.
It's
They
taken
had
8 years. Just say talk. Why does he communicate? Communication.
Do you want it, lad? Do you want it? The guy was probably, bro. One night I watched it. I thought he was speaking Arabic. I'm not like, I thought, when did this guy learn how to speak Arabic? What was he saying? He was saying something. I thought he was saying Arja. I was thinking, when did you learn this? And then it turned out he was saying something completely different. He's like, do you want to hit? Do you want it, lad? Communicate. And then the guy finally wanted it, and he goes, "You didn't want it, lad. You didn't communicate." I was like,
yeah, at least he's got the kha down already.
Yeah, bro. No, that's just the Scouse accent.
No, as in Scouse, it's easier for them to learn it.
Exactly, yeah. But like, well, all these guys are being linked to fucking Mbappe, signing Benzema. All these guys, yeah. Do you know who he's signing?
Who?
Divock Origi. He signed Jordan Henderson as well. Like,
that's where Jordan went.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. I don't know.
But look. Going back.
It's interesting though. It's fun. Like, I think it's a fun thing. Like all these like good players in a different league. Like, it's interesting.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, but I just want to go back to the hypocrisy point. Look.
Yeah.
Jordan Henderson, for example.
Yeah.
At the World Cup, they were making a point of Qatar.
Yeah. True.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We don't agree with their way of living.
Yeah.
Because they've got a different way of living to people that live here, right?
Yeah.
Essentially virtue signaling. And then Jordan Henderson's been a strong ambassador of the LGBTQ community, right?
Yeah.
So if you're a strong ambassador for it, yeah, why would you then move to a country that doesn't abide by that principle that you're supposedly like so strongly? It's pure hypocrisy. Gary Neville comes out and says, like why are we doing Qatar? They don't respect homosexuals. They don't respect workers. This and then he's the fucking first one there. Like, it's
first one there doing tours on the cruise ship that they're gonna stay at.
No, exactly. Yeah.
I don't like everyone. Money influences all these people, so I don't trust what anyone says, bro. Like, that's their opinion until they get enough money to change it.
Yeah, everyone's worth something at the end of the day.
And for us, £10.
Saudi, if you're watching this,
Saudi Arabia, we're both bilingual, trilingual.
I speak Arabic. I don't know what he speaks.
I speak Algerian.
You're blacklisted.
4 languages in one.
It's the most useless parts of every language.
Yeah.
Put in one. But
all the slang from all the informal slang from every language are concocted into one language. So we can move this podcast today. We've got no commitments. Have you got commitments?
No, I've only got the contract that I need to sign with the Saudi 3rd Division team, actually.
Oh, true. But that, bro, you can do both.
Exactly, yeah.
So we've got no commitments. We're ready to go today. Today, Saudi Arabia.
I'm going to the airport after this to get on my flight to
bro, please meet one of the princes and try convince him that we've got a successful podcast. We can move to Saudi Arabia.
Do we even have a logo yet?
Do we even have a channel yet? Don't worry, that's all. Bro, you know what? I'm just gonna put into ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I'm trying to. طال عمرك. ChatGPT. Boom. Common Sense podcast logo. Boom. It will do it all in 2 seconds. So
Alright.
I'm not worried about that.
Just go on Fiverr. You'll find someone in like
No, I'm not paying them. But they're
India
gonna put
or
into
Sri Lanka or
ChatGPT.
something that will be willing to do it for like £5.
Yeah, but they're gonna put into ChatGPT.
No, they won't. How can you make a logo on ChatGPT?
Bro, you can make videos. You can make anything. ChatGPT.
Why the fuck are we doing this then? Let's go start making logos on Fiverr on ChatGPT.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's people who, like, it's probably gonna get caught out pretty soon. But there's people who take jobs and just put into ChatGPT, and they, like even like coding jobs and stuff, take it to ChatGPT and then just send it out. ChatGPT.
No, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, let's just end it on this. Look,
Yeah.
just so that we have it on video.
Yeah.
Name me your top 4 for next season
Top 4 for next season.
in order,
Okay.
and justify it afterwards.
This is tough. Okay. I'm gonna do a big cojones gameplay.
Go on.
Man United first.
Okay.
The reason is we've signed Onana.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the signing of the summer so far. Of all transfers, who's gonna like change a team the most? I think I'd say Onana.
Okay.
We've signed Mount,
Mm-hmm.
best midfielder I've seen in my life. So, but no, on a serious one, he's actually such a good midfielder to have.
Yeah.
And we don't have a fake heart attack, Christian Eriksen, who will have to come on the off the bench.
That's one way to get cancelled before you start. Yeah.
Christian, I'm joking. Christian Eriksen, you didn't fake the heart attack to get Instagram followers. Yeah. Okay. So I think our team's changed, and all the signings I'm positive about. And if we maybe get that Højlund, yeah. If we get that one more player in, that's like another reason.
Okay.
Second, I'd say City. I think like they're the best team in the country, but everyone gets tired for one season or they have a season off. I think this might be City's season off. They just won the treble.
It's crazy that their season off, they're finishing second. Chelsea
Yeah.
have a season off and we finished 12th.
Yeah, I think this will be their season off. Like you mentioned how Guardiola motivates people to come back after winning, but I think after winning a treble, like even
But that's why he keeps his squad fresh. That's why
but he hasn't yet. Like
they'll pull through eventually. And the players they
did sign Guardiola as well.
Yeah, the players they've got now as well. Like they're still relatively new to success if you think about it.
Yeah.
The Haalands, the Grealishes,
True.
the Foden. Oh, Foden's got 5 Premier League, but like Alvarez, like
Yeah.
they're still like.
That's why they're second though. That's why I put them second. They're
Yeah,
still
go
a
ahead.
solid team. Third, it's tough. For me, it's between Arsenal and Liverpool.
Okay.
But I think Arsenal have got they signed Rice, banging signing. But bro, I think the Havertz effect is gonna fuck them up. Because Arteta's gonna be like, what am I doing? He's gonna keep trying to fit him in.
Yeah.
Because he spent so much money on him and he doesn't fit anywhere.
Yeah.
So I don't. I'd go Liverpool. No, you know what? I'll go Liverpool, Arsenal. That's my top 4.
Liverpool, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close. Oh, but it's so hard because I think I rate Poch so highly as well. But I'll say 5th, Newcastle.
You know what's crazy? You've
Yeah.
not mentioned Spurs once.
Bro, they're shit. Spurs are.
I don't know.
Newcastle's better than Spurs.
But yeah, last season. But Ange Postecoglou,
Yeah.
he's not a bad coach. I'll tell you that.
But the
much.
team's the same.
It's not. They brought in Maddison, which I think is really big
That's a
for
good
them.
signing. That's a good
They
signing.
brought in a new keeper, which I think is also
Yeah.
a pretty good signing for them. I think they're looking at a couple centre backs. But yeah, I just think it's an exciting time to be a Spurs fan. If I was to give you my top four,
Yeah, what's your top four?
look, I think Man City first.
Okay.
Yeah, because even last season they weren't great, but Pep found a way to
Yeah.
play 4 centre-backs and fucking drop John Stones into the midfield.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what kind of wackiness he's gonna find this season to get them like going. And the worst thing is, even if they start the season off shit, City always warm up
Yeah.
around
true,
December.
True. That's very
So
true. Yeah.
so like you can just never rule them out. Second, I'd go Man United.
Okay.
I think Ten Hag built a really solid foundation last
Yeah.
season, and the signings, I think these signings will definitely take him a long way
Yeah.
in terms of, like, you know, progressing and getting closer to challenging for the title. Third, to be honest with you, I'd go for at this current moment in time, if
Yeah.
they're not making any more signings, I'd go Arsenal.
Arsenal. Okay.
Yeah, Arsenal. Because look, I know Havertz is the issue,
Yeah.
but don't forget that their team's essentially it's essentially the same as what it was last season. They've made an improvement in Timber.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Timber's a very good player. Yeah. And they've also signed Declan Rice as well. So even
Yeah.
if you dropped Havertz, played Declan Rice in the middle, and they've just got so many different ways of like being able to play. Like, you don't know which one, because Timber can come inside. There's Zinchenko can come inside.
Yeah.
You've got Gabriel Jesus who drops deep. If he
Yeah.
drops deep, one of the midfielders is going to go like up front. Odegaard's tricky. Saka's near enough world class now.
Yeah.
Like, they've just got so many different things, patterns of play going on, different. Do you know what I mean?
But a point on that is, though, they're in the Champions League now. Like last season, they were in the Europa League, which I don't think they gave a shit about.
And that's why I've put them third,
Okay, yeah, true.
because I don't think Arsenal are going to be competing for the league this season. I
Yeah.
think the reason Arsenal competed last season, they were beneficiaries of other clubs being shit.
Being shit, 100%.
Pretty much, yeah. It's the same
Liverpool dropped off.
as Liverpool dropped off, Chelsea weren't there.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like that was their season. That was Arsenal's season last season. The same
Yeah.
way as it was,
Leicester.
the Leicester season.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, these ones only come around once every few years, and they really should have. I don't think they'll be competing
yeah,
as much as I. And look, as a Chelsea fan, it pains me to say it, but I think Arsenal were amazing last season.
They were so good.
They were amazing.
they were the best team to watch.
No, by far,
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause I don't find City that good to watch.
I'd City, like, they're gonna win. Like, Arsenal was actually so entertaining with the wingers,
Exactly, yeah,
banging.
yeah.
with Trossard. Even Trossard, but he played so well.
Well, that's the thing. Even Trossard's a very good
He's
player
so
as
good,
well.
yeah.
So
So who's fourth?
I put Arsenal third,
Yeah.
and I want to say Liverpool.
Yeah,
Liverpool fourth. The problem is I'm in the same boat as you, because I think Liverpool could finish third or fourth. I think they've made two very good signings. Look, I've been a McAllister fan
yeah.
for ages, and
Yeah,
you
your
know,
countryman. He's your countryman.
He's not from Scotland.
He is.
you
He's
moron.
Scottish,
You're
Argentinian guy.
You're insulting the whole, like.
McAllister,
Have you heard of the Falkland Islands, Nayef?
Yeah. Falkland, next to
Scotland.
Scotland,
It's
yeah.
owned by the Argentinians, and
Oh, is
they're
that where he's from?
Yeah, no, it's not. But I'm assuming.
He's
I'm assuming there's a bit of political tension.
All right, he's a Scottish Argentinian. He's a Scottish.
He's got no
ethnicity.
Scottish in him.
He's McAllister.
He's got no Scottish in him.
What's McAllister then? Bro, that's like my name.
But it's
being-
not MC. Like it's
It's
Mac.
MAC.
They're separated. Mark Alistair.
Because they spell it wrong.
You need to have a little pause in between. You say Mac. You need to say Alistair afterwards.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah, I completely forgot they signed him. That's
they
a banging
signed
signing.
McAllister. They
Yeah.
signed Soboslai.
Signed someone with bare letters. Yeah.
Soboslai.
Yeah.
That's also a very good signing. I think he'll be class.
Yeah.
They've got Trent coming to play in the midfield as well. You know, and they're looking fresh. I think Nunes will come good this season.
Yeah.
Gakpo looks very bright
Yeah.
as well. And if they sign a centre back, potentially
Centre
fourth.
back's their weak place. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because Van Dijk seems like he was amazing a couple of years ago, but he seems like he's really, like, after that injury, he hasn't come back the same.
Yeah, and Liverpool. Hands off Levi Colwill. He's not going anywhere. Yeah. Don't even think about it. He's ours. Yeah. But yeah, I think Liverpool will come forth. Look, I think Chelsea under Poch will do so good, but we just need to get active on the market. Sign a player to play next to Enzo.
Yeah. So who's fifth? Who's fifth for you?
Chelsea.
Chelsea's fifth.
Yeah, Chelsea. But you see, this is the crazy thing, bro. You've got Newcastle, you've got Tottenham, you've got Villa, you've got Brighton.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
I think Newcastle ahead of Chelsea just because their team makes more sense. Like as a team, Pochettino is his first year. He's still trying to figure out.
Do you think Newcastle could finish top 4?
Yeah, above Liverpool.
Your argument for Arsenal was they've got Champions League. Newcastle now also have Champions League, and they don't have a squad.
Point.
They don't have a squad as big as Arsenal's even.
That's a good point. Yeah, but I think Newcastle will get kicked out straight away.
Why?
I don't think they're going to do well in the Champions League.
Why not? They've got very good starting 11. Very good.
Yeah, but I don't see them doing well in the Champions League.
And with the support at St. James's Park, I think they'll definitely make it through the group stages. Well, it depends. Obviously, it all depends on what groups they get. But yeah, I think I don't know. I just think it's going to be a very interesting season to look forward to.
It is. Yeah, there's a lot of good teams.
Yeah, but
hopefully I just hope City slack, bro. So it's actually a fun league to watch.
Who's the team outside of the top 6?
Yeah,
that you would say. I know I'm putting you a bit on the spot here.
No.
Outside of the top 6, who are you looking forward to watching the most next season?
I can't wait for Luton. Luton is coming. I can't wait till they walk through everyone's backyards to get to the stadium.
You're gonna find Andrew Tate sitting in the box.
Bro, he's just in goal like.
You all got jobs. Brokies. I mean,
does Aston Villa count?
Yeah,
Aston Villa then, definitely Aston Villa.
I don't think they're that interesting to watch, but it'll be interesting.
Obviously, like Brighton's the obvious answer, but I'd say Aston Villa.
Do you know who I'm looking forward to watching the most? Burnley.
Really?
Burnley.
Oh, under Vincent Kompany.
I think the Burnley we know, our idea of Burnley is going to be football. It's going to be completely different to how they're going to come up playing now. I think Vincent Kompany is going to have them playing attractive football. Yeah. They've made a few decent signings as well. They're like they signed James Trafford, the guy that was in
from Old Trafford. No way.
No, bro. He actually came.
They signed Old Trafford.
He actually came. He actually came from Man City, but close enough. 20 million. They got 20 million for him, Man City. 20 million for a guy that's never played for them.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I'm just looking forward to the season. I'm really excited.
Kompany might know him though. Maybe Kompany knows like that's the next big thing, because he was at City, right? Maybe he's probably got the plug. Where does he play?
What do you mean?
James Trafford.
He's a goalkeeper.
Oh, he's like good with his feet? He must be.
He's very good with his feet.
Yeah, but bro, that's like I never thought this in my life. Well, I'll be like a goalkeeper as a game changer signing, but if you're starting out the back and that's what you're gonna play.
I think maybe Guardiola gave it to him. But listen, I'm sure City are doing some dodgy dealings with like all these young players, selling them on.
Yeah, 100%.
It made no sense. Lavia 20 million, that Edozie guy, Bazunu, they've never played a serious game in their life, and they're being. But hey, who am I to say anything? Who's one player you think I should keep my eye on?
Keep your eye on. This just recency bias. Kobe Bino.
Kobe Mainu or
Mainu, Kobe Mainu.
So of every player,
this is just recency bias. Or Diaby.
Or Moussa Diaby.
Yeah, Moussa Diaby. Yeah, Moussa Diaby he could be a game changer for them.
Look, anyways, this is what I'm gonna say. Just keep your eye on Levi Colwill this season. Yeah. He's gonna be a superstar. All
right, well, that's a great way to end it. It's been a pleasure, sweet lad.
Absolutely. Red Bull, please. Please, Red Bull.
We'll see who gets the most accurate top 4 predictions. And it's a £4,000 bet, right?
Listen, Klarn is killing me right now.
Well, lovely. Pleasure.
Pleasure, mate.
Pleasure.